Welcome to day 39.
We went to a concert. Eh,
But a school concert.
A school concert. So it was a little. Damn it.
Excellent. It was really good.
Yeah, it was. I do like that there's a book in the frame. It gives it a certain.
It's the Mark of Athena, which I may need to be borrowing soon.
Yeah.
Because
You know, as soon as you. I want.
do you guys like the book in the frame? I'm gonna block whatever Mike is trying to get. Do you like his new monitor? That's the thing.
Yeah.
This movie was horrible, as in it was like,
Your name?
yeah, it was like love and horrid and wretchedness. It was disgusting.
Why can't I just. Crunchyroll?
Today we're gonna be watching anime and giving our live reaction.
And it's gonna be terrible anime too.
That's what form of terrible anime?
All of it. And to all the parents out there who think Audrey and I are college students because we show up to things at our high school dressed as we are,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why he thought we were... Okay, story time. So we're standing there, and there's this guy who I've known since I was, like, I don't know, 5th grade.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Young.
Young. He knows my brother, he knows me, he knows my dad, right? And he comes up to us, and he looks at us and goes, it's his bad because I don't remember his name, but we wouldn't use that information anyways because you'd all cyberbully him, all three of you. And he goes, so where'd you two end up? Of course, being us, we just went with it. And I went, oh, I'm up in Michigan. And Audrey said,
University of Denver.
because we hate it there. Cause,
Yeah.
It was just comedic. That's all.
And he kept asking us, like, how it was compared to high school. And I was just like, yeah, I like it way more than high school or whatever. And he's like, yeah, and you like it up there too?
All I said was, yep.
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 I think I kept coughing during that concert too. But it was in a way where it's like, maybe if I cough hard enough, I'll be able to leave.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys think we look like college students because of my new... I gotta show off my pants, my guy. Okay. It's like...
Are these the pants that your mom got
These
you?
are the pants my mom got me. They have pockets, and I don't think that these leg pockets actually work, but they're there. And oh,
Oh, they're so deep.
do you see that shit?
Oh, that's like my normal pockets for real.
Right? And it's just like, I have so much utility, and I'm just very happy about the entire thing. So, just showing off my not cargos, because they aren't very much cargos, but they so are. Did you download YouTube TV or YouTube?
Dang it, bro.
Technical difficulties.
Please, Master Thespian.
I don't know, man.
I don't
You
know
weren't
what to
in
do.
all the shows.
But I was leads in almost everything.
True.
And if I wasn't a lead, I was a supporting role.
I was ensemble in most of the musicals I was in, and then fall leads.
If she counts my if she counts my Nazi role in Anne Frank, maybe. If she gives me 2 points for
You
that.
didn't even come out and like tackle us. Like you weren't even there.
We just pounded on the door.
Why did you get into that?
Oh, I didn't even audition for it.
Oh.
I was in marching band.
Ew.
Yeah, it was a bad choice.
Ew, it was.
It was a horrible choice, actually.
I actually liked Anne Frank.
Yeah.
Weirdly.
Well, because I was a foolish child, right? And I was like, oh, I'm so into marching band. I love this. This is what I want to do. And then it was like, but theater is so much cooler. But is it? I don't know. Let's do both at the same time. And I just
Didn't work?
it made both horrible. Well, it was just okay. That was a fun time because we had to play instruments with masks on. How do you do that? You have a slit in the middle of your mask, so
So
when you're
gets rid of
snapping
the-
your instrument up, you just have to like, and then you're set.
Gets rid of the point in the mask then?
Yes.
Wonderful. I remember last year's speeches, when it came to me and you, she was like, and although that both of their paths are uncertain, like, I was going to do senior field studies.
Gross.
And so I was like, and also I had FOMO, and I really wanted to do Chicago. So.
And here we are.
Theater kids.
I think there's a variety. There's like band kid and theater kid, or someone who is in theater, or someone who is in band.
Yeah.
Because like,
there's a difference. What would you consider yourself?
Okay. Owen, I don't want anything from this, alright? First 2 years of high school, I was definitely a band kid.
Yes.
And then when I did Little Shop, I was definitely a theater kid, because it was like, I think you kind of have to be at first.
Yeah.
Because you're just so excited to be in such a bigger scale production, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like from middle school when you would have black curtains
in the gym.
to literally having how many people? Almost 700 audience. Like, that's insane. It's just like, I think it's how you cope with it at first, and then you're like, oh wait, I'm being an idiot, let me calm down and just realize that I can just enjoy this and not be super awkward.
But you do realize that we are stereotypical senior theater kids, though.
Yep.
Like, when we drive, number one, it's poorly. Number two, there are show tunes blasting.
Okay, no, that's because it's good music.
It is. It really is.
Like,
if you play, like, boring stuff in the car, my opinion on you is different.
mm-hmm.
But, like,
if you play Hadestown in the car and you're listening to, like, Chant or
any of them,
and you say, oh, what is this?
you're out of my car. You're out of my car.
Hadestown Socks.
Hadestown Socks. For context, it might be too dark. Yeah, no, but we still do fit that stereotype.
Yeah, but speaking of, here's a picture from oh shoot. Wait, I think this picture is actually the one that I want to show. It's
oh my god.
you won't be able to see it. Maybe you will. I don't care. It's this is why I love Lloyd. We were at Teardown of Chicago, and he goes, Micah, come here, and he pulls out a knife. I'm like, what the heck? I didn't think I was gonna die today, but here we go. And then he's like, we're gonna play this game I played as a kid. Stand there, and then he throws a knife at my foot. That's pretty much how it went down.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we played a game of throwing knives at each other.
That sounds fun.
It was fun.
I don't have a single photo with, like, any of them one-on-one. Nobody threw a knife at my foot.
Shucks.
I wonder if
You
there's
should try it
favorites.
No.
No.
No favorites.
Of course not.
No favorites. Somebody asked me today, they were like, so why are you just, like, always talking to Lloyd? And I'm like, because he's my favorite teacher. Why would I not talk to him? Thank you. Go away.
Fair enough.
You know? I thought I would get bored. I didn't get that bored.
For a lockpick?
Yeah.
You know, Savannah's brother is going to school for lockpicking. I wasn't even aware that was a thing.
It's a thing?
It's a thing.
Hey. Oh, kitty.
Hi, kitty. I'm an expert lockpicker.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even.
There's not even the other piece. I lost it. So,
I don't want to stick this into... I don't want to actually break it. But
it won't break. You're good.
Are you sure?
I am sure.
I'm really good at breaking things.
Then maybe I'm not sure.
I fixed it.
Ta-da!
I do remember when you were kind of, like, definitely a band kid.
Better lighting now.
But, like,
sure.
then again, I was awkward.
Yeah.
And just not in, like, any stereotypical way. I was just weird. So,
I'm just strange.
I was just a strange person. I, like, liked anime. But I would watch it during lunch.
Okay, that's strange.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're both still nerds. Like, we both have Attack on Titan drip, you know?
Yeah, because Attack on Titan's so good.
It is actually really good. Anyway, if you sit at lunch and you aren't talking to people and instead you're watching something on your phone, it doesn't even have to be anime, that's so... Don't.
I've actually done that once. This year. And I watched Return of the Hope. Return of the Hope.
Return of the Hope.
I watched that one. I mean, to be fair, Locke was the one who wanted to watch Demon Slayer at lunch. So I would watch it too, because that show is really good.
Demon Slayer's fire.
Yeah, it is. I need to make sure that text wasn't from my mom.
We'll be back in a moment.
We'll be back. You would not believe it.
You would not believe your eyes. flies.
It was a spam.
There it is. Perfect. We call these fireside chats.
Yeah.
Or, as streamers call them, just chatting. I don't get streaming.
I don't either.
I actually don't get a lot of, like, YouTube video games. Like, I understand it and I watch a little bit too much of it, but, like, you know?
I'm gonna fix this. Yeah, no, I get that. I used to watch a lot of, like, Minecraft channels, but, like, didn't everyone? I'm talking, like,
Yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
But now that I look at it, it's just...
You ever have one of those days where you're feeling super nostalgic and you're like, I know what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna watch a Minecraft streamer. And then you go back and you watch an episode and you're like, holy crap, how did you have caffeine right before you... What?
I mean, did you ever watch Stampy?
All the time.
That's my go-to.
Stampy and Squid?
Yeah?
Yep.
Building Time?
Yeah.
That went
Loved
hard.
it. There was a one specific time. We just said we were not nerds. It's fine. This was.
We never
old
said
us.
that we weren't nerds.
Well, you're right. We just said we're not nerdy. Nope. We're nerd. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. My brother and I, we always watched it together, right? And there was an episode where they were doing some, like, I don't know, they were adventuring or something, and they called back an episode like 20 episodes ago, and both my brother and I knew exactly the time frame in which they were referencing, and we were like, ah. So we went back and watched the episode they were referencing.
Wow. And then they referenced another one.
And then they referenced another one, and they just hooked us. They hooked us.
Kept going. Did you ever watch Pat and Jen? Popular MMOs.
I watched, not very much, but yeah.
They were my faves. And then they broke up. And I was
Did
like...
they actually break up? Is that
Yeah.
how the channel ended?
Yep.
Because it was always, hey, what's up, you guys? It's Pat and Jen.
Hey, guys.
That was her intro.
Yeah. She was my hero.
And then they broke up.
And then they broke up. And I was like, wow.
Don't ever stream with your significant others, people.
Never. There is this one channel that I watch now, and it's called Girlfriend Reviews, and it's just this girl rating the games that her boyfriend plays based on how much she liked watching him play it. It's genuinely
sounds
one of my
super
favorite.
funny.
It's one of my favorite channels.
That
They
sounds
do like
amazing.
musical parodies too, because they're nerds.
And we're back.
And we're back. So yeah, everyone should watch Girlfriend Reviews because it's my favorite channel ever.
I can't speak to it because I haven't seen it yet. So
Don't worry.
it's
I might, after this podcast, we might just have to crack it open. You know what I mean? Take a 7-minute intermission.
Now I catch your flow, your drift, your MO, your jam wham lam lam ding dong jam dam 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 dam. Wee. Sometimes I think back to when Owen said that Micah just says things and Audrey agrees.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty true.
Yeah.
Maybe we should switch it up someday.
He called you delusional, and that I agree. I'm delusional too.
Because you agree with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I make my own delusions up?
Yes.
Okay, hold on, let me think.
Go. Right now.
How are you delusional?
I don't know. Explain.
Please explain. I mean, like, it makes sense. But also, I just want to learn the ways of it. Would you... There's this movie, and it's about this girl, and she has a crush on this boy. And then she
Cute.
finds this cat mask, and it turns her into a cat, and then she pretends to be a stray cat to get the boy's affection, and then the boy turns into a cat, and they go to a giant tree where it's all cats, and they must save each other, else they'll stay cats forever. It's anime. Did that sum up, like, did the last revealing that it was anime, like, sum it up?
Yeah, because at first I was like picturing like a Disney Channel sort of vibe.
No, like, it was beautifully animated and, like, gorgeous, and that was the plot. Now, fellow viewers, not fellow, just viewers, would you put on the cat mask? Answer with a cat in the comments below, or a thumbs down emoji if you wouldn't.
Or and so it goes.
And every time, no, that first note for me is a little difficult, but it's literally fine. Like the rest of it. Should I add more vibrato?
Yeah.
I think I should.
Be that vibrato.
Should I belt it?
You should pull a me.
So like vibrato, but shouting? Like a shouting vibrato?
Yes.
Do you notice when Bella stares at you?
Yes. Okay, I did it once on accident, right? And I was like, oh shit, I shouldn't do that again. And then Bella looked at me and I was like, I'm gonna do that again.
Be petty.
And now I got Nicholas start looking at me, so now I'm just feeling like an attention hog because I'm going, I'm gonna sing super loud in this part.
It is quite loud. Sometimes I can't hear myself over you, and I'm like, my perspective is me, and I can hear my own voice because it's in my head.
Not anymore.
And it's over there.
Not anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, go for it. Are you going to do that at the concert?
We'll see.
Please don't. You know what I do? Sometimes when I'm sad, this is exposing me as a nerd. I might be a choir kid, because, like, I haven't been in choir long enough to have it be, like, chill.
Yeah.
When I'm sad, and I feel like everything is ending and I'm all alone in this world,
yeah,
I listen to videos of our choir, because it's like, oh, these are people that I like singing together.
That's actually really valid.
And, like, I would love to hear the Micah solo. But if you want to blend a little bit, that would be awesome.
Nope.
No?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Nobody else blended
last year. Today, this
Today-
is my year.
This is your year.
Okay, hear me out. This is the same problem that I had when I was in jazz band. I'd play too loud, and I'd rush.
Yeah.
Because I wanted it to be faster, and I wanted it to be more, you know? But our choir doesn't do it at all. Like, at all.
Like, dynamics or tempo?
Dynamics, what are those? Tempo change? Maybe like 20 clicks, if. Like, we can do so much more, and I just want it to be... I will back off when we're singing in the concert, because we won't get to the dynamic marking that I want, but... Owen won't, so I'm sorry.
Sorry, Owen.
Owen, I'm gonna leave you out there to dry. I'm gonna go sing with Kylan quietly in the corner.
I love singing. Sometimes I stand next to Kylan.
I know, you stole him from us.
I know.
Yeah, it's really pissing me
It's
off.
because, you want to know why? Because the alto and tenor parts blend so well, and Kylan and I blend really well.
I know. Really pissing me off.
I know. It's difficult. I mean, like, you heard the rough draft version when all three of us were sick singing Love Song.
It's a little rough.
It was a little rough. It'll be better, hopefully.
It'll be better days.
There will be better
It'll be
days.
better days.
There will be better days. That we can agree
There
that
will
if
be
we weren't
better
all
days.
sick and dying on the inside, we would sound good. Hopefully. Come on Tuesday. To the concert.
Maybe you should drink some more water.
Probably, yeah.
I wonder how many times I've drank out of this and this
A
one
lot.
episode. I keep picking it up without like registering that I'm picking it up.
It's a good thing.
Then I drink it.
When I had my little coughing fit, which just was kind of embarrassing because my eyes...
You just run out into the...
Yeah, and I was like... I actually stepped outside and inhaled the fresh air. And I was like... And then I came back in and I drank from the ice-cold water fountain, which is really funny because my mom was like, as a child, she'd always be like, never drink from the water fountain. There is herpes in there. She didn't exactly say that, but it was like that vibe.
Mm.
And so I was like, oh, I'm afraid of water fountains. But it was at that point. Is at the point where I was like...
Point of no return.
Yeah. For context, I have every single year around this time, like literally from May 5th to 7th or 8th or whatever, I just get really bad allergies. And we know they're allergies because Micah isn't sick yet.
Mhm.
Hopefully.
I also have a killer immune system. Like, it's insane.
Really?
Like, I had strep when, like, 7
Sunny.
times when I was little, right?
Yeah.
And playground over there, lightsaber duel. I licked one of those poles when I was a child. I also picked up a cigarette butt and ate it when I was a child, and I'm still alive. So I think you just have to let your child do those things.
When you were a child.
Kill her immune system.
Fair enough.
Or I just die. I'll die when I'm 30.
If I die young, bury me something. Yeah, no, I was...
Lay me down in the
bed
bed
of
of
roses.
roses.
We should have sung that song. My family is like, my mom is allergic to every grass and tree. So I got passed down, but I think it's just like pollen and like changing of seasons. Mm-hmm. So that's me. That's why anytime the season changes, I'm gone.
Until it's winter. Fall to winter, though? Do you get...
No, not really.
You should come to Michigan. I hear they don't have seasons.
I hear it's pretty consistent down there.
I hear that it's always cold, and people keep telling me, hey, if you get depressed, it's because there's clouds all the time.
It's because there's no sun. If I visit you in Michigan, on the rare chance that I willingly go to Michigan, you best know that you're special for that.
I know, yeah. You are. Because Michigan's a special place.
Yeah, that's a horrible place to visit. But if you get me to visit there, that's special. But if I see you and you're depressed, I will bring a lamp. And I'll be like...
Light. Do you see what this thing is?
You'll start like... You know how plants, like whenever you water them and give them sunlight, they go from like that to like... That's you. Plant? Is it still alive? It is alive.
It's thriving, actually.
It's gone.
Okay. I hate their government. Hear me out. I went to the postal service this morning. We got there, and they have an hour-long 9 to 10 where you can walk up and get a passport, unless you want to schedule a month in advance, in which case... At the postal service that is nearest to us, you can't schedule for like a year in advance because they're like booked out, right? And I don't have the time for that. So we walked in, and it's 9 to 10. We walked in around 8:30. Stood there. They kept taking people. They took maybe 5 to 7 people, right? And then it gets closer to 10, and the dude stops taking people in. There's like a good 20 minutes left. He spends around 15 of those minutes just in his room, sitting there doing nothing. And then he comes back out and he goes, sorry guys, it's almost 10. We're only taking walk-ups now. We're only taking appointments. Joyous occasion. So now my mother and I have to drive 2 hours down to a different postal office that did have appointments, but it's 2 hours away, meaning it's 4 hours of driving plus 30 minutes of getting a passport.
And that's why you hate the government?
That's why I hate the government. It's the same.
It's me. Look, it's actually me. Actually, no, I do look quite similar. You don't.
I don't.
But
I had that bowl cut, then I had a comb over, then I wake up.
And then you have that. I looked up. Actually, no. I'm not going to do that to myself. Because, like, elementary school to middle school me, that was not a good era. It was me, but it wasn't. It was, like, a worse version of me.
You know what also was an era? The red.
I know.
Do you register that now?
I do. I was, like...
I was scared to talk to you when you had red.
I think I was just clinically sad at that point. Like, I think COVID really fucked me up. You were scared to talk? Was that, like, a topic of conversation of how bad my hair looked?
No.
Oh.
I was just genuinely scared because I'd like look over at you and it was like, I can't make eye contact. She'll kill me.
Wait, was I one of the scary emo girls?
Yes. Congratulations.
Yes! Oh my god, I'm so happy about that. Not the fact that I was sad, the fact that I was a scary emo girl. Dude, I love befriending scary emo girls.
Do you?
She was emo. She had red hair too. Not as bright red as me. But she had red hair, like, the entire thing was red. And she wore eyeliner every day.
I'm gonna... I'm so sorry, Bella. I just received information that you will never.
Yeah, never let that live down. I was a scary emo girl. I'm so happy. I just wore a lot of black in eyeliner and with my weird red hair, and I just was sad.
I mean,
Cool. I'm really glad I went through that. And now we're stronger.
I think you went through your emo phase, and I went through my Charlie Parker phase. Nope, Charlie Parker's still there. I don't think I've gotten through my phase yet.
It's okay.
I don't think I will.
Now I'm in my, I don't even know how you would describe me as a person.
I don't know what phase you're in.
I don't know either.
I don't know if it's a phase at this point.
I think I'm just, like, normal.
This might be the neutral
Neutral.
ground.
What kind of phase should I enter?
Theater kid.
No, I already went through that. I mean, I'm still kind of in that. Maybe I should go goth.
No, please no.
I think I'd look great.
Please no.
If I start paling myself now and don't go outside, my melanin will leave eventually.
My goal for the summer is to have more melanin than you. That's how that works.
Okay, have fun. I mean, you're so close.
Look how close I am.
You're
Damn it.
It's,
I was in the car with my sister and we're both wearing shorts. I swear we're not the same person. We're not the same anything.
No, I would
She's
agree.
like a different shade. Like, and we were from the same womb. She's a different shade. Okay, bye.
That's why you wear sunglasses. She's a different shade. I also don't think she's your sister.
Shout out to my sister.
Shout out to your sister. Actually, how much time we have?
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.